Dear students, hope you all are fine and you have been promoted to higher secondary second year without appearing in an examination. So this was due to this pandemic, the special chance, the special favor has been given to you. But I request you one thing, I advise you, even if exam was not there, don't give up your studies. You remain equally serious about your studies. Regularly you study as per routine, and we all teachers are helping you, teaching you online. Attend these courses, attend the videos and audios, PDF, whatever teachers are sharing with you, and don't neglect, don't ignore these things. Regularly you study at home and you are getting enough time. Please study and try to be expert in this. This pandemic is not anything permanent. It will go and good days will again be coming. So at that time you have to compete in the world, in job market and everywhere. So what matters most that we acquire our knowledge. Whatever exams, whenever exam is held or not held, this is a secondary issue. But you please maintain your studies. Dear students, this is the first video I'm making from home for you, HS second year. In HS first year, I make a lot of videos in college class and I share with you. Those who could not attend the classes. Students, today I'll be taking one particular item from your syllabus, accounting, and that is, one particular item of the chapter partnership. I'll be explaining what is partnership and what act is ruling this partnership business, and what is the definition of partnership and what are the characteristics of partnership. All these things I'll be taking up in this video. I'll try to take up. If not possible, I'll switch over to some other video. Now, at the very outset, let me tell you that there are different forms of business. Suppose only one person is a sole trader, then more than one person partnership, then company, corporation, society, different types of forms of business organizations are there. But today I'll be discussing with you only partnership, about the very preliminary knowledge, basic knowledge of partnership, and the definition of partnership. See, let me define partnership. When two or more persons, in my sentence I'm defining with you in simple language, when two or more persons jointly start a business and agree to share the profits and bear the losses, either equally or according to some other agreed ratio, this business is known as partnership business. And the business may be carried on by all the partners, or business may be carried on by any of the partner, on behalf of other partners. This definition is better given in the Partnership Act of 1932. I'll be telling you about that also. But before that, let me tell you that the total number of partnership, how many partners should be there? See, minimum 2 have to be there, right? Minimum 2 have to be there. And maximum number of partners was not given in the Partnership Act 1932. And remember which act? The Indian Partnership Act 1932. Yes, it was in British period when India was not independent. We did not get our independence. In 1932, Partnership Act was passed in India in the same line as the Partnership Act of England. So this Partnership Act of 1932 is still ruling in our country. And according to that act, Partnership Act 1932, I'll be giving you the definition. But before that, I'm just analyzing the points which is given here. See, Partnership Act 1932 did not give what will be the maximum number of partners. And earlier, Companies Act 1956 was there. According to Companies Act 1956, there was a limit of number of members in the partnership. Maximum number of partnership used to be 20 and minimum 2. And in case of banking business, it was 10. But 1956 Companies Act, some other teachers are teaching you company share issue, etc. You are learning Companies Act also. So at present in India, the business of the corporate sector is not governed by Companies Act 1956. It is not there. Now, Companies Act 2013 is there. Teachers are teaching you. Companies Act 2013. According to Companies Act 2013, the maximum number of partners can be 100, 100, and minimum 2. And in case of banking, it is still 10. Still 10 number is there. So maximum number is 100 here as partners as per Companies Act 2013. And one more thing, see, partners in a collective way, they are known as firm, and individually they are known as partners. Individually partner and collectively firm. Let me now tell you about the definition of the Partnership Act 1932. Remember, Section 4 of the Indian Partnership 1932. In that section of the Indian Partnership Act 1932, the definition is beautifully given. You can write from your book also, but now let me tell you that definition and I'll explain also. They are saying partnership is the relation between persons who have agreed to share the profits of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. So this is the definition. What they are saying? Section 4 Partnership Act 1932. Okay, please remember Section 4 Partnership Act 1932. According to that, partnership is the relation between persons who have agreed to share the profits of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. So this much is in the quotation inverted commas. Let us explain this. So for partnership business, there should be at least more than one person should be there. Right? I told you minimum and maximum. And there should be a business. There should be a business. Without business, there cannot be partnership. Remember, sometimes you say your friend also, you say he is my partner. No? So that is friend only. You can say friend, partner, it's not correct word. But in business, there should be business. When business is in between, then it is partner. So business is essential. And then sharing of business should be there. And they are saying sharing of business. So sharing of business profit. How profit will be shared? As per Partnership Act, equally. But partners may make their own agreement. They can share profits according to some other agreement also. So this is the thing. Partners are collectively known as partners and collectively known as firm and individually partners. They should have a business in between. They should have an agreement to share the profits of the business. And you can say in the act, loss is not written. You can say that. Dear students, see, profit is written, that means profit negative is loss. So suppose minus 10,000 is your profit. That is indicates loss. So they have said profits are shared. Agree to share the profit. That is sufficient. In analyze, you can find out what about losses. So that's why I told you partners are those people who share to agree to share the profits or bear the losses. I told that way. But the act is given profits. Partnership is the relation between persons who have agreed to share the profits of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. Okay, you understand that. Now, how much time is there? Let me see. It should not be too big video. Okay. Next, let us see what are the characteristics of partnership. Characteristics, this is very important. You see book, I'll be analyzing here only 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, very few in a brief way so that you can understand the thing. Characteristics of partnership. What are the characteristics? See, they're saying number one characteristics is agreement. There should be an agreement. I told you that Partnership Act is governed by Partnership is governed by Indian Partnership 1932. But dear students, please remember, there is one more act is there, indirectly helping. There are certain things which are not covered by Partnership Act 1932. So certain other points are there which are not touched by Partnership Act 1932. Those other points are covered by, solved by, ruled by, regulated by Indian Contract Act. We'll be learning in BCom classes Contract Act. Anyway, now why I'm telling that one characteristics of partner is that there should be an agreement. And this agreement may be oral, may be written. Right? Partnership may be agreement, may be oral, may be verbal, or may be written. Please remember, if Partnership Act, when it is written, written form, it becomes partnership deed. It's called deed. But without being written, there can be partnership agreement. Anyway, you please remember the point simply. there should be an agreement. No agreement, no partnership. Very simple. No agreement, no partnership. So there should be an agreement. Agreement has to be there. And next, one more point I am discussing you. So characteristic number 1 was agreement, and number 2, existence of business. Number 1 was agreement, existence of agreement, and number 2, agreement of business. As I told you that partners agree to share the profits of a business. Suppose there are some relation between different persons, but there is no business. It will not be called partnership. It will not be called partnership. There may be sharing profits some other way without being a business. No, it will not be partnership. So, second characteristics, please remember, existence of business. So, let me read from here. Partnership is formed to carry out on a business. As stated, partnership in 1932, business includes what? Now, what is a business? You know what is a business, but here business includes certain things. Let me tell you what are the things included in business. It includes every trade, occupation, profession. Then business, of course, must be lawful. Yes, lawful business has to be there. Suppose you are doing unlawful business, it is not partnership. Business may be there. If it is unlawful, it will not be defined as partnership. Business should be there, business should be lawful, and business includes every trade or occupation or profession. Suppose 5 chartered accountants, they have agreed to start a profession as chartered accountants firm. So they are also partners. This is profession, isn't it? So business and profession, you know there is a difference between business, but it includes, business includes the profession. So number 2 is clear, existence of business. Please come to number 3. Sharing of profits. Partnership, if there is partnership, if there is business, if there is profit, and if there is no sharing of profit between the partners, then it will not be partnership. Partnership always has the characteristics of sharing of profits. There is profit, there is share. Now, how the profit will be shared is a different issue. Partners may agree to share the profits according to their own agreement in any ratio, but sometimes partners may share the profits equally, of course profits and losses equally, and if in the partnership agreement they do not decide how to share the profits, if they do not give a ratio of sharing profit, then it will be equally as per Partnership Act. Anyway, as a student, for your exam purpose, you just remember characteristic number 3 is simply write sharing of profit. That you remember. I have explained so many things so that you can grasp it, you can understand it, you can remember it. But for your exam, you write sharing of profit, you write 2-3 lines about it. In exam, that will be okay. So, number 3 is okay, number 3 is okay, and let me take one more. Agency relationship. Number 4, characteristic agency relationship. What is agency relationship? See, suppose you are working as by my order. I am giving you some work, you will be doing it, and for your work, I will be responsible. In this case, you are working, suppose, on my behalf, right? In business or anywhere, you are selling my goods on my behalf. So you are my agent. And what am I for you? Principal, not college principal. So it means principal. Suppose a person is working under another person as his agent, then the person who is working is agent, and the person on whose behalf he is working is principal, right? There is agency and principal and agent relationship. In partnership, you know, each partner is an agent of other partners, and each partner is a principal of other partners. Each partner is an agent. So there is an agency relationship. Relation is agency. Each partner is responsible for the work of other partners. Please remember this, agency relationship. So you have understood what is agency relationship. Let's go to the 5th characteristic, that is membership. I've already told you about membership. How many members should be in a partnership firm? How many members? See, minimum number of members is 2, and maximum member, you see, Act, however, does not mention the upper limit. In Partnership Act 1932, upper limit is not mentioned. But in today's date, don't refer Companies Act 1956. You please refer Companies Act 2013. According to Companies Act 2013, maximum number of members in a partnership is 100 and minimum is 2, and maximum number of members carrying on banking business is 10. So please remember these figures. This is about membership of partnership, means how many partners should be there. And then one more characteristic, please watch it, that is nature of liability. Liability in partnership, remember, is unlimited. You know, there are two types of liabilities, limited and unlimited. In company, it's limited, limited company, you purchase a share of 100 rupees and you are liable to only to the extent of 100 rupees. If the company is in loss, you can lose at most 100 rupees, not beyond that. Company is not coming to your residence to take your cows or property like that. But it's not the case in partnership. What happens in partnership? In partnership, suppose you are a partner and business fails, then the creditors will take the money asset of the business, and if it is short, creditors may take the personal property of the partners. So here, partnership, for partners, liabilities unlimited. There may be short note like this, liability of partners is dash, you write unlimited. There may be true false, liability of partners is limited, you write false. Liability of partners is unlimited, you say true. So remember the this item characteristics, limited liability, nature of liability, you see it is unlimited. Then one more point here is a fusion of, this is nicely written here, fusion, F-U-S-I-O-N, fusion of ownership and control, mix, put together. Like in companies, teachers are teaching you that ownership and management are separate in companies. Owners do not manage, but managers do not own. It's a company. But in partnership, it is not that. Company shareholders are owners, but management is some other people. But in partnership, it is not that. But in partnership, the ownership and control in the same person, same in the hands of same partners. Partners are the owners, partners are the controlling agents. So ownership and control are here in a fusion of ownership and control. Then one more point, let me tell you of characteristics, non-transferability of interest. It means no partner can assign or transfer his partnership share to another partner so as to make him a partner in the fund without consent of all the other partners. See, in case of company, what happens? You purchase a share of a company, you are the owner of the share, you sell it out, so some other person will become the owner. It is not the case in partnership. In partnership, you are the owner of a partner. And by the way, what is partner? Please remember, part owner, P-A-R-T, part plus O-W-N-E-R. Put together partner. I think that way the word was formed. Part owner, owner of a part, partner. Now, you are owner of a part of the business. You now want to put your friend or your relative in this ownership and you want to go, you cannot do it. You cannot transfer your part of the ownership to any other person. You can, if all the other partners agree. With the consent of all the other partners, you can do it. But without that, you cannot transfer your interest in the partners to others. And let me tell you one more vital point, vital characteristics of partnership business, that is registration of the fund. See, partnership business, if you want to get it registered in court, that is okay. But if it is registered, there is some benefit. But partnership registration is not compulsory under the Act. The only document or the even oral agreement among the partners required is partnership deed, is to bring the partnership into existence. Suppose you orally agree, fine, oral agreement, you write the agreement in a written form with partnership deed, that is sufficient to do the partnership business. You need not get it registered in court, but you can get it registered also. So registration of partnership is optional, is not compulsory. Of course, I must say, if you get your partnership firm registered in court, then you shall get some benefit. Some other video I'll be discussing what are the benefits of registration of partnership firm. I'll be also telling you what are the demerits of non-registration. These points are there, but for the time being, you just remember that registration of partnership firm is not compulsory. Clear? Not compulsory. It's not compulsory. So these are the characteristics. Very last, let me sum up how much time I've taken. Yes, in one class I have to cover up. You can watch my video, and you can watch my video more than once also to get the knowledge. Only one watch may not help you. So I define what is partnership, what is partnership in 1932. I told you that. I told you definition of partnership and the characteristics of partnership. Number one characteristic, existence of agreement. Number two, existence of business. Number three, sharing of profits. Number four is what? Number four is agency relationship. And number five is about membership, number of members. And number six is nature of liability. And number seven is fusion of ownership and control. Both are put together. And then 8 is non-transferability of interest, and the last I told you registration of partnership firm, registration of firm. So these are the characteristics. I have defined what is partnership. I have told you about what are the characteristics of partnership. Hope you can understand from this lecture. In my lecture, I have repeated certain things time and again, just thinking your status, your position in mind. Because if I just say one time, then you may not catch it. So I have tried to repeat the same thing so that you can listen to the lecture and understand very nicely. Even after that, if there is any problem when you listen, then you watch the video once again or twice again or thrice or anytime you can see it. It will be with you, to your asset. Now I've given it to you. It's also my intangible asset. I've given it to you. Now, regarding these points, you can refer to books also. And I actually suggest one thing is before going to the books, you can go books, no problem. Before that, you listen my lecture and keep on writing. Just in the class, what I do, listen the lecture, pause and write as much as possible. That will activate your brain and that will make the matter more clear to you. And then you again compare with the books. So this game you keep on playing. This is a game. Otherwise, how much you should read. You make some game. Watch the video, write, and what you have written, consult with the book also, compare. If I have missed out 1 or 2 points, you take it from the book, and that way you make up your note. And in that exercise, you shall be expert in the chapter. Everything will be clear to you. So with this, thank you very much. Stay blessed always, stay safe always, stay fit always, and take care of yourself and take care of each and every member of your family and friends. Thank you very much.